You are trapped in here. Are we ready to see some stand-up comedy that isn't real? Everybody put it together for Chris Nothouse.
Thank you very much. I am going to use my notes tonight, if that's okay, because half of this is new stuff that I've just written today, so I've got no chance of remembering it. Yeah, I've got to introduce myself first of all. This is the first time I've performed here at the Wall, and what an honour it is to share this stage with the creepiest picture of Jack Nicholson I've ever seen in my entire life, and an even creepier picture of David Bowie, who's clearly off his tits. Absolutely, he's got to be off his face there, hasn't he? So my name's Chris, I'm 40. Woo! Nobody quite shocked? I mean, I'll take that. Usually I just get stared at blankly and people judge me for being quite old. But no, I'll take that. Thank you very much. As I said, I'm quite fresh to comedy. I'm actually not from around here as well. I'm a Teessider. Have we got any Teessiders in the room? No, absolutely not. You know what's going to happen. Some people tell me I look like a fat Ian Sterling. Now, if you don't know who Ian Sterling is, he's a Scottish stand-up comedian. He's the voice of Love Island, and this is exactly how we would look if you moved to Middlesbrough and developed an addiction to Parmos. So that's where that comes from. And sorry, bear with me 2 seconds. Done that one. It's summertime. Everybody enjoying the summer? Woo! Everybody having a good time, yeah? I must admit, I am not enjoying the hay fever in the slightest. Every day I'm just fighting with snot pouring from every single hole in my face. And it's not a fun experience. Has anyone else had the same this year? Woo! Yeah, amazing. I like how woos become like the standard reply for every question. Like a simple yes is fine, no problem. Don't worry, just a thumbs up, like a salute, like whatever you want to do, yeah. Or woo, carry on wooing, either one. But yeah, hay fever, it's doing my head in. I mean, the worst is, when you're driving along and you feel a sneeze coming and you're fighting to not steer over 5 lanes while you're sneezing whilst you've got both hands on the steering wheel. And then the worst thing is you try and hold your eyes open, and you sneeze and it just leaves your face because your hands are full and it's disgusting, and you're trying so hard not to drive into the road with the car in front of you on the road. You forget you've sneezed. So like an hour down the road, you're looking at the time on the clock and you think, fuck, your car's just covered in snot. It's disgusting. And don't say it doesn't happen, because it does happen to all of us. It does happen to all of us. I must admit, it's quite difficult for me in that situation because I've got a huge nose, let's be honest. And if anything leaves my nose, it leaves like a David Beckham free kick. It's got some speed to it. But I tell you what, I'm like a sniper with this. I really am. I mean, I can change channel on the telly just with a sneeze if I needed to. But yeah, this summer's been horrific, just the amount of hay fever I've had. On a bad day, I can fill a small Padlet bill. It's disgusting though, because when it happens at home, I panic because I need to find that snot rocket. Like, I can't not find it. It's left my face somewhere, and if I don't find it, then the missus is going to think I've been wanking in the living room again. So I've got to find it. So that's me. In the summer, it's just been horrific for me. I've been bullied by flowers. But what else can I tell you about myself? I'm a dad. Any other dads in? Yeah, we got one. Again, woo! He's answering the question with a woo, I love it. Any stepdads in? That's a difficult job as well. It's not like the videos you see online. And anyone who thinks they might be a dad but they're not 100% sure, because a lot of that happens in Newcastle. No, none of that, that's fine. It's difficult being a dad though. We were talking earlier on before I came on stage just about how hard it is. Suddenly you've got this little person in your world and you've got to try and kind of educate that person and teach them right from wrong and teach them morals. And one of the big things that you've got to teach kids these days is not to judge people. But it is really hard because then you hear someone talking about paddle and you just want to tell them they're a twat to the face. But you can't do that with kids, you can't do that, you've got to keep that thought internal. But one story I'll always remember is when Katie came up to me one day. See, it is a real name, it's not made up. She came up to me one day and she said, Daddy, I've learned a new word. And I'm thinking, oh God, where's she heard this? Was it from me? Because I do swear at home too much, I know I do. And she said, Daddy, I read a book and it says mixed emotions. What does mixed emotions mean? I remember thinking, I'm going to put this in terms that a 5-year-old understands, that she's going to remember. And then it came to me. So I said to her, can you remember last week when you did a big poo and blocked the toilet? She went, yeah. I said, can you remember you didn't want to flush the toilet because you didn't want the room to fill up like the Paddington film? She went, yeah. I said, can you remember laughing when Daddy had to pull it out with his hands? And she went, yeah. I said, that's mixed emotion. And I've never had to explain it since. That's all I've got. I mean, what time are we on? I've not been. Should I do a bit more if we've got time? Yeah, I'll do a bit more. So, she's a big inspiration to me, my daughter. She's actually one of the reasons that I decided to try stand up. She's not ill or anything. This isn't like Make-A-Wish. But she's at that age where she's doing like singing lessons and acting lessons and dancing lessons and all that kind of thing. And I saw her on stage in Stockton last summer, and I was just in awe. I was looking up at her and she had a light behind her, and I remember thinking, she's just an angel. And if she can put so much blood, sweat and tears into something this shit, then I can do exactly the same with comedy. So that's why I ended up here. But it's still annoying because I'll give you an example. I told her I was coming here tonight and she's filling, Birmingham Forum next week, so she's still selling bigger crowds than I am at 12. I will knock it on the head there because I'll just carry on forever. But you've been amazing. Thank you very much.